Here we are in Barcelona, just coming back from the airport. It's Monday morning, going to the Villa by the sea.
Masaya.
Villa Masaya.
Masaya means large country farmhouse.
We formed this really cohesive household, and right away it became clear that Sharon wanted to have a great house where we all participated and we ate well. I learned I learned a lot about just living well from Sharon, and our household hummed along, and we kept it clean, and we worked. And it was hard to have to keep clean because it started falling apart. I wouldn't have seen any of the places I've seen without her going gross suggesting where she should move next. But China, I mentioned China, and wherever we went, she always was like, "Here, let's go do this." And she's always our translator and sets stuff up and works hard and makes it happen when we're a little timid about it. So we follow you. It's fabulous, and
maple syrup, then a layer of cream, and at the top is a cava sabayon, a foam made with the local sparkling wine. And there's some sea salt at the bottom, so it's salty and sweet.
That was very good.
Careers before we followed our passion for cooking, which was in Silicon Valley. We were both located in the Bay Area. Our grandfather, well, both of them, one grew olives, one grew wine, grapes to make wine. In fact, this wall here, it's a bit abstract, this wall, but the idea behind the wall is if you go look in Google Earth above our village, all the plots of farmland make this pattern.
Oh! The biggest memories of Sharon revolve around really good food and really good conversation. Yeah. She deserted me to go to Lima. She still has a room that I still call Sharon's room in my apartment. Architecture, spatial integrity is a phrase that Sharon gave me when you think about
Come back. I missed that. A toast again? There we are. Good, good.
Yes. And I got to greet the wonderful Miss Sharon and a host of, I think, 20 other volunteers, one of them being Debbie as well. Aww. And I got to give them a little orientation and then send them on their way to all their various posts. And then I got to go visit them all at their various posts after about 6 months and see how there's any issues. And the thing I remember about when I visited Sharon in her post, she was at a single post, so she was our only volunteer there. And she was Ms. Super Independent. She, everything figured out. absolutely no issues. Her Chinese school loved her.
No.
Couldn't say enough great things about her.
They're making a movie.
And yeah. Well, that's right. They were making a movie about her. No kidding. So I remember what we always did was once we had a break, we always went to Hong Kong. So we could get pizza and rum, you know. Sharon and I went shoe shopping. And I remember then we had cocktails in one of the fancy hotels. And I just remember Sharon putting on one of her new shoes and crossing her legs, drinking her martini. And I was just thinking, oh my God, this girl just has everything. She can do it all. She can rough it, you know, off in the hinterlands in China. And then she could come to Hong Kong and just, you know, glam it up and just be wonderful. So that was my amazing introduction to Sharon, or Debbie and ours, amazing introduction to Sharon, and it's been an amazing journey getting to know Sharon better and getting to know, being integrated into her life all these years, and God damn it. But I just want to say that we all feel honored to be a part of her life.
But what was my point? We all know how much Sharon enriches our lives.
And Sharon, you're not just a friend, but a sister. Aww. And I love you so much. God bless.
I don't even know where to start.
Good stuff.
We met in China, ever so briefly. And then we met again at a wedding, at Robin's wedding, way back when. How I first got to know Sharon is that she definitely could hold her own. Because Sharon and I could really, like, you know, lock the horns and fight about things and argue, and then we could just whip out a dinner together. We had the best time. Adams Morgan co-hosting dinner parties. And I never knew anybody who could handle a fennel the way she could.
Sharon, I've probably come in the latter chapter decades of all of this thing. I think we've been in the same sort of circles, vortexes, but we remember that millennium. I got the pictures. And I knew I loved her after that. God, and then we landed in San Francisco. And she fed me amazingly, and then we trompled all over Tam and Point Reyes together, and that view of you yesterday in front of me, hiking far ahead of me, whether a backpack or a butt pack. All of you crazy people, the different, the Sabrina, the Russell, the Maggie, the Ollie, and that's why I say, what an amazing, you are a nucleus for here, and you brought these amazingly cool, wonderful people together, some of who are even in your gene pool, and then Bunny. I'm so honored to be a part of this shared world.
And Buddy will never come between us.
UCLA, my MBA program, when I was about to drop out of being an MBA student because I couldn't find the social path that I was looking for, and then Sharon arrived with her Conservation International experience. One day.
And she is, in fact, my best friend, Lima Peru, and very dear part of my family. And every Saturday we have our family lunch together. It really is a family lunch, so I feel very honored to be here with all of you, her family from over so many years, her blood family and her friend family. And it's just truly an honor to be here sharing her birthday. I love her very much.
Cornelius of this crazy lunatic
offspring who are like beyond compare, and it's not even, you can't even describe them. They're so fantastic, and they're fantastic offspring and husbands and spouses and everyone. Sarah, so thank you, Flynn extended family, for
You know, that's the one that's going in the video. All right, action.
Right now?
Let's see.
So this is the entertainment portion of the party.
I've been so bored all day.
Kelly has been very studious about for the last 6 months, right?
Yay, Kelly!
The first email being around October of last year.
Maggie and Gino and Sabrina and Russell, who paid for our bus today. So I have no food stories about Sharon because we do share that culinary background.
Yes.
We grew up in that together. So, and I fell in love with a mustard-colored coat. And
Leather
Sharon,
perchance.
in her oh so subtle, stylish way, came and said, "No." There are some mustard colors that are timeless, but that is not one of them.
Donna, you do a fabulous Sharon impersonation.
Sharon was, over our lifetime, she has been my fashion advisor. She has been my career advisor. She has been my superhero in times of need. And she has been my life advisor. And I just want to say, I think if Mom were here today, Sharon, she would give you an industrial-sized KitchenAid.
Donna, I didn't get the toast. Could you do that?
To be shared.
Kelly, can we just say, I'd just like to say on behalf of the parents, real quick from down here, not a big speech. Thank you to the anonymous donors.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
we wanted to give you something really special, so we commissioned an artist. We were thinking about a really famous artist from Barcelona, but we're like, we have a really famous one coming from Chicago. So Sarah is going to be documenting the week in a sketchbook for you.
Oh, fabulous.
And also
I thought that was homework.
with Eli's help, and Eli will be every day will be putting something in there, and we welcome everyone to grab the sketchbook at any time, write something, draw something, because this is what we're going to get for her at the end of the week.
Well, how do I know? Tiananmen happened right after she was in China. And what was she really doing in Guatemala, you know?
At times that we looked at each other before we went to bed and went, oh my god, we went through the video. I have to do the video tomorrow. And then months later.
Now what? A year ahead of time. They're like, you say get it done by next week, but you know it's going to be like,
Like 9 months later. And in an email about what his word would be. And I wrote him back and said, would you please leave a voicemail, and I'll get it out of my voicemail. And leave a message.
Well, thank you.
No, but I invited you all because I love you all, and as I said, you all make up who I am and what my life has been. And so that it's important that you all came and celebrated this week, and I'm really happy that you're all getting along.
On the planet could hold a 6-day cocktail party.
Starlight in your eyes, a
Bye.